lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, Keshara Creates. I am Keshara, the queen of creative inspiration, and if this is your first time joining me, thank you. I'm a certified therapeutic art instructor and a life coach, and here in this space, we create to inspire. So today's daily dose of inspiration is all about setting our attention and focusing on our goals and the beautiful things that we want to bring into our life for this year. Now, I have a routine that I've been doing for a few years that I actually started when I was heavily involved in church. So we used to do vision boards. I actually used to lead a teenage girls devotional group or whatever, and we would do our vision boards and our affirmations with magazine clippings each and every year. Now I just do them personally on my own, but they still are just as important. This is, for me, a way to pray, a way to set my intention, a way to develop my faith and focus my perspective and keep my energy on the beautiful things that have already been promised to me. So this is just a way that I ensure that. So anyway, so these are my lovely affirmations for the year. So see, it says 2023, all big in the middle with this lovely starburst. And then I have a ton of affirmations on here because this is going to be a really good year. And I've got all these beautiful things to focus on, and none of them are negative. So I'm just going to share a few of them with you because I'm sure y'all don't want to read all of that. But some of the ones that I have on here are family, wisdom, talent, abundance, joy, health, happiness, security, protection, respect, honor, all kinds of beautiful things. So these are the promises that have already been spoken over my life. And by me writing it down and setting the vision and making it plain, this is another way to keep my mind focused and help me to develop that faith and to trust that it's already within me, that it's already mine, that it is already here. So that way it helps me to think positively so that I can bring in and actually receive those promises that I have spoke over my life. Now, this is the first thing that I always do each year, and I do this on my own. And I did a vision board this year too, and I did it digitally, so usually I don't put them in my journal when I make them on the computer, but for this year, why not? So this is my visual representation of my affirmations for the year. So this is still the same way that I can pray, or I can manifest, or I can set my intentions on the beautiful things that I want to bring into my life, but in a visual way. And as an artist, I absolutely love this because when you set an intention and you put a picture on here for a certain reason or whatever, subconsciously, every time you see that, your mind is focusing on that goal. So I'll give y'all a sneak peek. But what I like about doing it this style is that it's more personal because I have so many symbols on here that everyone is not going to be able to articulate it. I know what they mean because they're personal and independent to me. Now, the most important thing that I do each and every year is I paint an affirmation. And the affirmation that I choose to paint, or the word for the year that I choose to paint, is my focus for the year, the number one thing that I feel like I need to draw in and I need to work on and I need to develop. And for this year, I picked the lovely word of forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness. It is time to let go and release negativity and hurt and pain from the past. You can't control what happened to you in the past. It's time to let it go, move on, so that I can actually bring in the beautiful things that are calling me in the future. I can't progress and move forward if I'm so focused on the past and the negative things that have hurt me. Those things are long and gone. It's time to forgive, let it go, and move on. And you know what? If you do all these prayers and affirmations and manifestation and all of that, but you still have unforgiveness in your heart and you haven't released those negative emotions, you're not going to manifest it and draw it in anyway, because your mind is focused on negativity instead of the positive blessings that are bestowed upon you. Now, that is my spiel for today, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Be back soon, so make sure you check in. Thank you. I will see you all later. Mwah!